Good morning, my friends, and welcome to another of the Mountaintop Musings. In this one, I want to talk to you about the importance of this stick to your life. So stay tuned and we'll talk about that. As is often the case when I go up hiking or going onto a mountain or go somewhere out in nature, I find all these really interesting analogies to life. And one of them I found out of this stick. And the basic idea here is about change. And that is to say that we as human beings don't like to change. We sort of get entrenched in a particular way of doing things, a particular way of living. And even if that thing is not healthy for us, we don't like to go out and change it. The problem is that if you're not changing, you're essentially dead, a lot like this stick. When you have this stick, this thing is dead. This is just something that fell off a tree and withered up and died, and it's inflexible. When change starts to happen, or when something in its life puts pressure on it, it just snaps into nothingness, and it breaks very easily. Now contrast this with plant like this, where I can sit here and bend it all I want. It's alive, it's flexible, it adapts to this external force that's pushing on it. In the same way that in your life, if you can adapt to change and embrace change that's around you, even when you don't want to, you're alive, you're living. There's a quote that stuck with me by Hanel out of the Master Key system, and in it he says that life is growth and growth is change. And that's resonated with me quite a bit recently. And the thing is, we're all in these positions wherever we are, even if you're in a very successful place or if you're nowhere at all, you have to continue changing. You have to continue growing towards something. You have to continue to adapt to things when something hits you. And not being able to do that puts you into this stagnant place. One example I think of that I saw recently was I went to the grocery store and my teenage son went over and started bagging all the groceries because we didn't have a bagger when we were checking out. And he's done that a few different times, and he seems to be almost excited about it. Well, on another incident, I saw him make mention of the fact that he wanted a job and that he was planning on working at this grocery store. And it suddenly dawned on me that he was excited about the idea of bagging groceries because to him that was a new thing, that was growth, that was something new. That to many of us, I'm working as a lawyer right now, and if I was thinking of going and getting a job bagging groceries, I'd be like, ugh, that's terrible, because for me that would be a negative change, a backwards change. But to him it was this huge positive growth, and to me it was a reminder of the fact that we have to keep adapting to things. We have to keep changing. And if you're in this position that you've been in for a long time, say you're in an abusive relationship, or you're in a job that you hate, or you're in some stagnant situation, you need to inject some kind of change into it. You need to start working towards getting out of that job, or escaping from that abuser in the relationship. Or even in more positive situations, if you feel like you're in a successful place, even that, I've seen very successful entrepreneurs who had multi-million-dollar businesses that started to get bored with what they were doing and needed some new level of growth. So wherever you are, whether it's positive or negative, look around and see if there's something you can start growing towards and changing if you're not already doing this. Because if you're not, you're just like that stick and you're already dead. You need to start adapting, start changing, start injecting some growth into your life. And it's going to make life so much more interesting, and you'll be alive. Just like this stick here. If you haven't already done this, please go and check out the resources I have on my website, which is www.embuffination.com. Also, please subscribe and get the notifications to the YouTube channel, which is Emotional Embuffination. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.